What's good, everybody? This is Preston, lifelong adventurer and travel YouTuber.
And I'm Ryan, the travel photographer, here to capture moments worth saving.
And this is Adventures with Pictures podcast, bringing all those travel tips,
horror stories,
and just all-around travel experiences. This is your podcast to soften those travel blues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Now let's get started and hear from our guest today.
Oh yeah. I don't think I don't think I'll ever get used to that.
Yeah, no, right? Hey, what's going on, everybody? This your boy, Mr. Travels, one half of Adventure with Pictures, and I got my main man, Ryan, on the other side.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, family?
Yeah, it feels good to be back. I know I missed the other episode, but you held it down, and it was a great conversation. I disagree with you, Bammers, but that's okay though. I wasn't there to speak my piece, so I'm gonna have to live with it, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. It's all good.
All good.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna have to be, right?
Hey, shout out to Thorough and Marcus for coming through, man. They helped.
Yeah. Shout out to them for supporting. And like I said, just for the viewers, just make sure, like I said, we want to try to get people involved, right? All the travelers, photographers, whatever, we want them to get involved. So therefore, we started to do these open Zoom invites with Adventures with Pictures. Gonna be various topics, and we always gonna be putting it out there on Adventures with Pictures Instagram page and also our personal pages. So anytime you see it, if it's something that you might be interested in talking about or you have some knowledge about, please feel free to join in. We also have every other Wednesday that we have a IG live at 7:00 p.m. Eastern, and hey, more the merrier, you know what I'm saying? Bring a friend, bring two friends. You know, like I said, we want to continue to keep growing this and interacting with people and just getting the word out about travel, different things that we may not know about. Like I said, that's just what we do, you know what I'm saying? It's super important to us to keep the travel movement going. So let's just get right into it. So today's topic is romantic themed hotels, and then we pretty much gonna have to talk about, is it overrated or underrated? All right. So I guess I can go first since I'm already talking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've never actually been to an actual romantic themed hotel, right? They sound cool, sound like some stuff that I would want to do. I don't think they're overrated. I think it would probably come down to how are you and your mate. Mm-hmm. If you and your mate are into that type of, and I use the word cheesy, if you're into that cheesy type of stuff, like wearing the same shoes and, matching shirts, I think it's for you, you know what I'm saying? But if you live in that thug life, you know what I'm saying? Probably not.
All right, just give me a room and we good. No.
Yeah. You want to DMX it, you know what I'm saying? Belly style. You probably don't need a romantic place. You probably looking for a Motel 6, get it in, get out, Hey. Mm-hmm. To each his own.
Keep the light on for you.
Yeah, keep the light on for you. So, but yeah, I mean, I think it'd be kind of dope, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never really looked into it, but I do know people that go to those bed and breakfasts. So okay. That's similar to, I guess, a romantic themed hotel or whatever. I'm not talking about that cheesy 80s heart-shaped bed. That's, if you still going places like that in 2021, I don't know what to tell you, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what you do with your life,
Oh,
but them cheesy, pop the quarters, bed start vibrating. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't go places like that. That sounds like you got COVID. But hey, to each his own, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely would go. I think my wife would love to go. I may try to get her to tap in on this episode. Sure. But yeah, I would definitely go. So what about you?
Well, for one, I don't think it's overrated. I think it would be a fun adventure. And I have been to one. I did go to one. Okay. But I do think I would need to run it back, because the one I went to, it definitely fit the criteria for like your stereotypical comedy movie, hotel room. Like it had the heart-shaped jacuzzi. It had the champagne little thing where you could climb and get. It was all like it was weird, and they had the bed with the quarters and all that. And if you
are you serious?
Yeah, I didn't know any better.
What year was this?
This was like in my 20s, so we talking like early 2000s, maybe 03, 04. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give you a slight pass.
I mean, I didn't. Well, to my defense, I thought it was on some fly shit because I thought, hey, this is the spot where I hear people go. I'm gonna take Shorty out, and
So you went to the Snooty Fox. You went to the whole. You went to the whole Snooty Fox.
No, I'll be specific. I went to the good old Poconos out there in Jersey, because I thought that's, I just kept, like if you're like young, naive, or whatever the case, you just hear a name that keeps getting thrown around. It was like, oh, okay,
Poconos, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, that's the name that's getting thrown around. That's where you got to take whoever you're dating at the time.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So once again, I didn't do my research other than word of mouth. I just kept hearing other folks talking about it, hearing this and the third, here and there. Poconos. Oh, I'm in a 5-year relationship. My boyfriend took me to Poconos. I'm like, okay, that seems to be the move. And so that's why I got to run it back. Because when I went there,
I got some quarters.
Yeah, I got quarters. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's why I got to run it back. Like, like I was doing research on this topic, and there are definitely way better places you could stay, obviously. So yeah, I went to the Poconos early 2000s and had the whole, like I said, they had the whole stereotypical setup, the quarters. They had like a tall champagne thing with like water in it if you're trying to get a little adventurous. They had the heart-shaped jacuzzi. Shoot, and if you and your mate are down with it, they even had like the little skin flicks you could order on the TV. You know what I'm saying? Just, hey, here's my credit card. Let's see what's going on. So it was a whole stereotypical joint. Matter of fact, like maybe like a day before we checked out or something, they had like the whole all-inclusive food and breakfast and stuff like that. So, so we go to the little place, and like the way it was set up, it was like you have no choice but to like sit with other people in a sense. It was crowded, like it was popping. So almost like a food court or a cafeteria. Like if a food court is crowded, you got no choice but to sit at like this big table that may have other people there.
Yeah.
And, it's like an older couple there, like there's probably late 60s or whatever, friendly couple. They differ from somewhere up in the Northeast, maybe Boston, or they had like a Northeast accent to them. And like the way the wife was talking, this is their spot. They've been around the block to the Poconos like every damn year for their anniversary, whatever the case is. They was telling us about the different rooms we should try. And then, in our mind, we're like, this is probably our last time. But, we just entertained, like, oh, okay, thanks. So she, so that also was like, yeah, I gotta run that, the whole themed hotel thing. I gotta run that back, fam. Like, but so I don't think it was overrated. I think my experience was overrated. I think I like I said, I hit the old stereotypical, this is what it is type of thing. So, yeah, and I do think it's like it's one of those things where like if you find the right one, I think it's cheesy and I guess the cute way or the right way, I guess, if you want to say it.
No, I mean I think it was dope. I mean that you put the A for effort because early 2000s, Preston wasn't doing that.
Well,
straight
Preston,
backseat back shots. No, I'm just playing, but I'm serious. So you know what I'm saying, like. I never, like I said, back then I would never thought about that, you know what I'm saying? But, I do, like I said, I give you A for effort, man, because most people, especially, around that time, that early 20s or whatever, wasn't thinking like that. Mm-hmm. And, you know what I'm saying? You had your thinking cap on.
Oh, it was
you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I mean, that's dope. I mean, because I look at it like this. It doesn't necessarily have to be a theme like a love theme hotel or whatever or cabin or whatever. Mm-hmm. I think even the area could be your theme. Like if it's wilderness, if it's mountainous, if it's beachfront, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That could be your thing. I don't think it has to necessarily be welcome to the Love Boat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it has to. A black dude with a little afro don't gotta serve you drinks. Yeah, like so. I don't think it has to be to that point or that level. But I mean, like I said, it's ton of things to do romantically that can equal to that. But I definitely do think, I think it's necessary. I think everybody should, come off that high horse and go ahead and do that. And actually, to be honest with you, I think everybody does it, man. I think all relationship people do that.
You think everybody does what? Like go to the
like go to like romantic themed hotels because like I know if me and my wife travel somewhere, I might not use the word romantic, but you damn sure we about to go somewhere comfortable.
Yeah.
And normally my comfortableness is somewhere sexy. I'd be like, oh, we got a great view. We over like when you go to like a website, hotels.com or whatever, the actual hotel website or whatever it is. The first thing you do is like they say, hey man, we got the city view, you can look at this brick wall view, riverfront view. That's what you're looking at. Okay, shit, I'll pay the extra 30, the extra 100 to get the river. So I think, I'm saying in terms like that, it might be the Marriott, which is not romantic. But once you start tweaking certain things as far as your view, your amenities that you're trying to get into the room, I think that's when it started coming into the romantic, sexy thing. Because, like I said, like I had a hotel in Mexico. My wife. I had a hotel. No, we had a hotel in Mexico.
Right.
Hey, babe.
Hey, Miss Travers.
I don't know for audio. Can you hear?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. So I was explaining to Ryan in the world that the hotel that we had in Mexico City wasn't necessarily a romantic hotel, but the amenities is what made it romantic because it had like a kitchenette, it had like a little dining room, or I guess a little like a little living room type area that was attached to the kitchenette area, and then it had a bed on the opposite side of the this like little partition, and the partition overlooked like this foresty jungle type area with like a little bit of a like I guess waterfall type feel to it. So I think that in itself was romantic, was sexy. Yeah, and I didn't know anything I didn't see the view, I didn't see anything. I just saw that the hotel was nice, cheap, and it was, in a good area as far as what we wanted to do. So yeah. But since my wife just joined, so the question is, have you and if you answer this question the wrong way, because it's gonna be a problem when you get home. But so the question is, have you ever been to a romantic hotel or themed hotel? And if you have or haven't, do you think it's underrated or overrated?
Right. And what we mean by that is like, like has a heart-shaped jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Like it's specifically one of those type of hotels.
I think that the resort that we stayed in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt, I thought that was probably a more romantic hotel. Okay. I think the views were amazing. And to me, it's like one of those getaways where you're either with your family or you're with like a significant other. Like you're not, it's not like one of those like standard rooms that you get, the basic standard. They went all out for this room. To me, that was probably one that was romantic. Definitely the room at the what's it called? Mexico.
It's about the TRS Yucatan.
Yeah, the Riviera Maya, the TRS Yucatan Hotel. That one, to me, that one screams romance more than the one you're talking about in Mexico City.
Shit, you kidding me? I mean, yeah obviously the one at TRS was nicer because I specifically sought it out. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that could be me seeking out a romantic hotel. I mean, that was a suite. And it had the private pool and, all that good stuff, the private butler and stuff. So yeah, but like when I think of romantic hotel themed, I'm thinking like, you know, like you said, like you know, the old school with Ryan talking about like, oh, it has, you know, heart-shaped, you know, pillows. You know, if you okay, like if somebody just got married or celebrating their anniversary, you'd be like, I need the honeymoon suite.
Mhm.
So
Right.
that to me would be the romantic. I'm seeking out romantic venue.
Yeah.
Me picking out a nice resort or a nice hotel, 9 out of 10 times, I'm just picking out something nice.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking of the romantic part. I'm just thinking like, I'll have my lady with me, or a person have their significant other with them. You want something nice, you want something decent, because now I'm a firm believer in when I travel, I'm not trying to downgrade my life.
Mhm.
Like if
Yeah.
I sleep in a king bed at my house, don't put me up in a twin. You know, don't put me up on a cot. You know, I ain't for all that.
Hit you with a
Yeah.
bunk bed.
Yeah, like I need my comfortability to be equal across the board. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get some people like to do the hostels and stuff, but through my research, even hostels, they got nicer hostels. These might
Mhm.
cost them maybe extra $20, you know?
Right. But yeah, like to your point, like the post we put earlier on the Adventures with Picture Instagram page, right? There's like a hotel room that had like a stripper pole in it and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
I can't do that one.
That's not your speed.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
Maybe you gotta get
Wow.
your magic mic on. You know what I'm saying? That's all it
I
is.
already told you, like I toot my ass for nobody. I ain't tooting for nobody, so that's off top. But
Well,
and the same thing, it's like, I mean, like I said, everybody's into something different. Like Sam, but me, and no disrespect to anybody, but I didn't marry a Cardi B. Like I didn't marry an ex stripper or somebody that likes to twerk or something like that. So I didn't marry that. So for me, I don't care about the stripper pole. And what Ryan is talking about, if you haven't seen it, it was a post a few days ago. I can't remember the exact date, but if you go back on Visual Pictures, you would see it when we asked about, you know, which, and it pretty much goes with this theme. What is your favorite, I guess, room? And we had 3 different rooms. The first room had a stripper pole. The second room was like more luxury and Victorian and all that type of stuff. And then the third one was, it almost like a playroom. You know what I'm saying? Like the bed was elevated, had stairs leading into the bed, had a big window. It looked like, if you really looked hard, it overlooked like a park, and it had like some type of Gothic type building in the background.
right.
So to me, I chose number 3 because I just thought the room just looked more open, more playful, more the window was beautiful, like it had a good view. And you know, I just like that. And if you read the comments, I was talking about I was gonna throw my wife on the window, let the world see, put my leg up, you know what I'm saying? With the Dougie. You know what I'm saying? Like
she said, "Nah, fam." She said, nah.
See, she ain't down for all that. You know
I
what I'm saying?
chose number 1. It was like, you don't have to, hey.
Number 2.
Number 2? Okay, she going
Wow.
number 2.
So why? Okay. I said why I chose number 3.
Mhm.
It's you the guest. So why number 2?
I thought number 2 had the most romantic vibe. That was just my opinion. And I felt like, you know, yeah, they had curtains. You can open those up and you probably would, you know.
Man,
have
that
a
bed
great-
looked hard as a brick.
Nah.
I mean, it
I
just
thought
looked
it was
like some
nice.
old ancient, like Queen Elizabeth, King Henry the 15th. And I like, nah, man. Like, it just, to me,
It was
for
true.
example, we would never stay in a room like that.
It gave you like
Yeah.
Game
Never
of Thrones
looked at a
vibes.
hotel. I said, what?
It gave you Game of Thrones vibes.
Yeah, it might as well be. I might as well be
No.
goddamn Jon Snow and shit. I might as well start talking like I am 4th of my name. Fucking, yeah. I'm just saying for me, and I think my wife can agree with this. Like on this part, we have never looked at a hotel and was like, "Yo, give me the Victorian room." We have never. We have never looked at that. So that's why I'm surprised. I mean, your opinion is your opinion, but that's why I'm surprised you said that room. Now I know we both agree not number 1 because you know that's just not where it's at for us. But Ryan, would you like to explain why you want to toot your ass up on that pole?
I didn't say anything about me, but it's a
I
stripper pole.
didn't know.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
I know
come
you
on, it's a
like
stripper pole. You know what I'm
popping
saying?
quarters and
Hey,
vibrating
nobody-
beds, so I
hey.
assume that go hand in hand.
as far as I'm concerned, nobody got toot up on the pole. You could use that when
What the
it's
hell you got
time.
the pole for, Ryan?
Hey, you
Ryan
make
said-
love. You make love, don't you? You better use the pole and some leverage.
I got bad knees, my brother. I can't be. I need a bed. I need a flat surface.
You could use a pole when it's time for some action. That's all I'm saying. Nobody got to do any dancing. All right, it's a triple pole. Come on, man.
I'm sorry. Like I said, maybe I'm a little outdated. You know what I'm saying? I'm out the game. I don't know,
definitely
man.
out the game now. I mean, you talking about,
I'm talking about out the game as in like imagination, like to that level of. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just out the game as in like I would have never thought about like, hey, let's get the stripper pole so we can look at it just in case we might use it. Nah, like you know what I'm saying. But like I said, it's each his own. Whatever your fan, I guess those I guess one was more the fantasy room. You know what I'm saying? That's the fantasy room, but then you have number 2 with being like we bougie and we worth $1 million room. And number 3, we gonna get it how we live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I pack lunches.
How we live?
Get it how we live. I pack some lunches. We here to get it in. We got 2 days to get it in, and we gotta get back to the real life. You know, that's how I looked at it.
Right. Well, I got a spur of the moment question for y'all. Well, for all of us to answer. Like so, and I'll preface it with it. It leads into like a list of other rooms I found that I could read them all. Okay. Do you think like just spur of the moment question? Do you think like these rooms are like maybe more towards the couples that are like into like role playing per se? Because there's a lot of themed rooms when I was doing my research.
Oh yeah, man, you got some freaks out there.
Okay.
And saying about role playing, I'm not putting on like I have my man Norbert. You know, we ain't doing President's Day. We ain't doing, you know, Juneteenth. We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's never been my style. And as far as I know, hasn't been my wife's style, the role playing. Now, well, I guess just wearing regular lingerie or sexy lingerie is, I guess that could be every woman's style or whatever. But other than that, like, nah. The tribal family's never been into the role playing. Like, I'm Shaka Zulu and you some fair maiden I just happened to see in the barnyard. Like, no, like that ain't my thing.
Oh, you know, I remember hearing, I forgot where I heard it from, but this one dude was like, fam, I am not pretending to be anybody else in order for me to get some action, fam. If I got to pretend to be somebody else, you need to go to that other person. I'm not trying to pretend to be.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's just too much work.
I mean, I don't want to knock it because I know a lot of people are into that.
No, I'm not.
You know, sometimes it's the thrill of it, you know, but
like I said, I'm not. I said for us.
Yeah,
I said knocking for me. I'm not knocking nobody else.
I don't want to offend the folk that get down like that.
Yeah,
I'm not offending anybody. That's what you do. That's what you do.
Yeah, no king shaming over here. No king shaming.
Yeah, like if you into animals being in your bedroom, hey, that's on you. I ain't got nothing to do it, but you ain't gonna catch the animal in my damn room.
All right, well,
so
the reason why I brought it up because there's this hotel in Kansas. It's called the like Chateau Adventure or something like that. But I'm gonna share my screen. You can see some of the rooms and see if that supports your theory. Are y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Can y'all see the screen?
It's about to come up. Okay, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you got the Mayan rainforest room. Hey,
that's sexy.
Hey, you know, experience staying.
That's very nice.
Yeah, experience staying in the lush tropical forest with a Mayan pyramid king bed and some LED light jetted tubs. Let's see the next one. The Serengeti.
Oh man, that's tight too.
Serengeti, you know, you can see the description right there.
The wilds of Africa. See, they always go to African shit, but that's okay.
What else we got? What else? The Tahitian treehouse.
That's tight.
Oh, that's nice.
DC, right? You don't even need a stripper pose. You can do it on my man's nose.
That's a weird threesome. Another. Well, that's like the tub of the same room, the Tahitian tub right there.
That's tight. Oh, that's whack. That's whack.
Maybe you live in New York and you can't afford the penthouse, but hey, you could dream though. You know.
Yeah, I guess the New York penthouse. Okay.
New York penthouse. We have the Jesse James. I'm good on the Jesse James. And
yeah, I ain't trying to be seeing railroad tracks and shit.
Yeah, and that's the name. So if anyone's interested, it's the Chateau Avalon Hotel Spa and Fourth Lanao Lodge. And we're almost done. We got the Buckingham. I don't know if that.
Get some of that English.
There you go. get your Sherlock Holmes on. We got the Colorado Frontier.
Oh, that's nice.
Like
a little cabin.
Yeah, little glamping thing.
Yeah, man.
Get your Jack Sparrow on. You got the Pirates Code for the
Bro, they killing me, bro.
Okay.
Oh, I like the Egyptian one.
I gotta get ready to sign out.
All right.
Okay.
Peace.
All right.
Thanks for jumping in. All right. So let's see what else. And the last one is a Castaway Island. So,
okay.
I
mean, I can see what they're trying to do, but for me, in that particular hotel, not to knock that hotel, because I'm sure it's pricey as hell.
mm-hmm.
I don't want just a room. Like, I don't want you to throw some bullshit ass,
Tahitian
pirate
statues.
ship. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Tahitian one, they put a little thought to it. But as far as like, nah, bro, like, I need either the whole hotel and the thing. I guess to meet everybody's standard, like a money grab, like a cash grab, hey, have one place that got all these fantasies.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, if you stay there for 4 or 5 days, hey, I'm gonna break you off in this Egyptian shit, and then tomorrow we Jesse James. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna switch rooms.
We're gonna switch rooms on you. You're gonna get my other man. You're gonna get this Mandingo and this African safari. You know what I'm saying? So
my man, I'm gonna bust you down in the Egyptian room.
I'm gonna bust you down in this Egyptians. I'm gonna hit you with these back shots from the Nile River. You know what I'm saying? So
Let me give you this King Tut real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you this old Tut right quick. Let me show you what old Tut talking about. So I get that. So maybe I do get that now. If you want to be greedy and be like, girl, I'm trying to be 4 different dudes this weekend. I'm trying to be a goddamn ruler, a goddamn outlaw, trying to be a funky ass pirate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you all over the place.
Make you walk this plate.
So that's not bad. I mean, I don't think I would fly to damn Kansas for it, but if you're in that region, I guess.
I mean,
but it's so many different. Like, to me, it's so many dope hotels. Like, I really want to go to the ice hotels. Okay. I think that could be romantic because the whole hotel is built ice. Like the bed is ice. Like apparently, I think or some shit like that. Like everything's ice.
So ice hotels is really. I know you've been to like ice rooms like on your many adventures.
Yeah, ice rooms, but
they actually have hotels. Ice hotels.
Yeah,
I did not know this. Okay.
Yeah, they got ice hotels. I mean, you could go sleep in igloos. So that's what I'm trying to say, man. It's so much stuff out there. That's why I'll be like, yo, people need to travel to see these things. You know what I'm saying? I think it's very, very important. Okay. Man, bro, I'm telling you, man. So while we're on the topic of being romantic, I think it's called The Love Book or whatever. But I think everybody should check it out, bro. Like, I bought my wife one. And you can personalize the book with your characters, your quotes, or whatever. It's so dope. And I got one for my wife, and I got shout out to my sister Gervais and her husband John. He gave her one, and that's what got me the idea. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get my wife one, but it was so dope. It's so cute. Gave it to my wife. You can personalize the messages. It's like I think it's called lovebook.com or something like that. So I definitely highly recommend doing it, man. Like, it was so cool because they got one for every occasion. Like, I'm sorry, I love you, if you're friends, or just a bunch of different things. Right. The book can be as long as you want, as short as you want. I think mine's is like 30 pages, 20 pages, something like that. That's still dope. Yeah. It's really dope, man. I have to show it to you offline or whatever. But just a little shameless plug on that, being being romantic.
Yeah, can you put like pictures of like you and your spouse, or is it just words?
You don't put real pictures of you. You got it's like animated pictures. Okay. So you put the animated pictures, you can dress them. So you can put them in like hats, glasses, beard, just different clothes. So whatever clothes you choose, it's like for the whole book. So normally you would choose whatever you're known for. Like Ryan, you like hats. So obviously you'll probably pick a hat. You have a beard, you probably pick a beard. And whatever type of shirts that you think you like, I always like blue shirts or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You put that on.
I like that. Okay. So, I could get down with that.
Just a little, shameless plug on that.
I like it, man. Well, shoot. I mean, I think it's dope. I guess in conclusion, for me, at least from my point of view, I think it's dope. I don't think like the whole theme hotels, like we just saw the list of, I don't think they're necessarily for role-playing folks only, but like you said, it's still like a romantic theme involved, so I think I'm for the different room. Because I think it's something out of the norm from just your typical room or suite at the Marriott or the Hilton or wherever you're staying at. So once again, I know that I don't know when, and like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna be going to Kansas, but I definitely want to run it back from my stereotypical room at the Poconos with the heart-shaped, jacuzzi and the vibrating beds and stuff like that. So,
I know you talk about you still trying to go to Hawaii one day, so
yeah,
I'm assuming. I mean, I don't know if you looked at Hawaii yet, but they probably got more because that's wedding destination type of place. So they probably got a bunch of
stuff,
themed rooms, maybe. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking, like maybe Miami or something, California, or whatever.
I've been to Miami. There wasn't a theme room, but it was like one of these modern boutique hotels we stayed in. That was really dope. So
that's what I'm trying to say, man. Yeah. Boutique hotels and bed and breakfast are typically your romantic places.
Yeah.
It's a romantic. I gotta get the name, but it's in Orange, Virginia. It's like a little cottage, and they got different levels of, I guess, packages, whatever. But it's super dope. Man, it's kind of pricey. I think for like 2 days, like 2 nights and or 3 days and 2 nights, it's like maybe like a little over $1,000.
Sheesh. Okay.
Yeah, man, but it comes with like massages, breakfast. They greet you with like wine. They got all the amenities. You know what I'm saying?
They do it up at least.
Yeah. So for the $1,000, like I said, man, stuff is pricey, but when you look at the long term effects you can have on your relationship, that's a good investment. If you're gonna spend $1,000 on some rims or some jewelry, hey man, you might as well put $1,000 into your relationship. You know what I'm saying?
I totally agree with that. And the little boutique hotel, it was right there on that main strip of Miami too, right there.
So I haven't been in Miami, man. So I gotta get down there, but I don't know when, man. I just can't find myself to spending that type of money.
But I do agree with what you said earlier. I feel like if you're gonna I think me and you are kind of the same in a sense. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Like I'm not that big on material things. Like if I am gonna spend money, I do like to spend it on experiences. If I don't spend it on experiences, I'm spending it on camera equipment, but other than that, like I'm not the material guy. Like I'm not gonna have the Yeezys or the Gucci belts and all that type of
them days are done.
Nah, yeah. And I know you, like you said, with your whole grind going on, you pretty much you're about building that brand, which I salute every Monday, absolutely. Yeah,
I appreciate it. Yeah, like he was just saying, I'm going to throw my little plug in there. Travels to Preston every Monday on YouTube, 8 p.m. Eastern. Check that out. New travel episode, depending on where the hell I'm at in the world. When this drops, I'll still be dropping some Ecuador episodes. They'll still be coming out for the next couple of weeks. Got some other things planned for this later on this year. But yeah, like I said, man, I'm just grinding. I might try to do one of those love weekend joints and give y'all everything but the back shots. Y'all ain't really trying to see all that in 4K.
Nah, you gotta be what, 18 and up for all that.
Yeah, you gotta be 18 and up. Catch me on my OnlyFans though.
Person like, hey, they try to close it, but we back.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get this whole Patreon account. Y'all want to see Preston in these backs?
That's hilarious, man. But that's funny.
This is jokes. This is all jokes.
Oh yeah, jokes. Yeah. We love jokes. We love jokes.
But yeah, like I said, man, it's just this is a good topic, man, because it's some things that I probably should try to do for. Well, actually, maybe I should try to do that. Like, I'm taking my wife to Mexico again in a couple of months.
Oh, really?
And, I've already got my hotel booked, but now I'm kind of thinking maybe I should try to get like a themed hotel, but it's Mexico, so I don't really disrespect to my Mexican brothers. But I'm not too sure they got themed hotels like that in this particular area that I'm going. I'm not gonna say where, but because I want to kind of be a surprise as far as a location. But I will vlog it. So if you guys, like I said, if you guys support and check it out, whatever.
Right, that joke might be crazy. They might have like give you a Narcos themed hotel.
Hey, I'll come through and snort. No, I ain't gonna say it. Hit him with the Wolf on Wall Street.
Or that Pablo
Is it-
Escobar room.
Yeah, I mean, is it party time?
Yeah.
Is it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
But yeah, like I said, romantic theme hotels. I think everybody should check it out. And when you see this video, please drop a comment below. Let me know where you guys have been or what y'all been researching, because I'm very open to many ideas. Nothing is out of bounds with me. It's I mean, as long as everybody keep it respectful. Yeah.
Hey, and I'm sorry, guess what? Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say, hey, this is Ryan signing off. If you're in the DMV area, you're looking for a photographer, hit your boy up, Taylor_photos DMV. And also just Taylor-multimedia.com as well, if you want to look at some other work.
Yeah, make sure you look at the description. Ryan's going to throw all that in the description, all the places that you can follow us, hit us up. We're open to everything, conversational wise, business wise for Ryan, as far as taking pictures and things of that nature, or even editing. Ryan edits all these guys, so make sure you get on the editing tip. I mean, he don't really broadcast that, but I'm gonna go throw it out there in the world. I'm gonna Steph Curry this and just go and throw it out.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. All right, guys. So I'm gonna sign out too. Got things to do.
All right, peace.
Peace.